Great job by Kitchen to stay calm, stay patient, wait for the perfect opportunity.
Some perfect old-school Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Looks like we got Bobby New coming out here, coming out to the cage in the blue corner.
Now, I believe we're going back to match number 1 now, unless you got a different correction there a moment ago. Is that correct, Austin?
Roger Anderson. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, again, we were told matches 3 and 1 were flip-flopped, but we'll wait and see here in just a moment.
Okay, looks like we have a schedule change here.
Roger Anderson versus Christopher Matthews boxing match.
Okay, so we are going back to match number 1 now then.
They done flipped the schedule on us, boys.
They got to keep us on our toes as well here. But one of the things that I noticed there watching the replay, again, Conley came in high, and it's like once you lose your leverage whenever you come in high and you don't get low like that, that's where you can leave yourself very vulnerable to that type of a takedown.
That's all wrestling, like wrestling and judo, any kind of takedowns. It's all about getting under someone's center of gravity. So that's what changes it from boxing and kickboxing. You can be a lot safer to stand in an upright stance, be ready to throw punches, but in wrestling, you got to be ready for that guy to change that level and go under your hips, lift you up, and you got to be ready to sprawl. So it changes the way you can approach striking.
Yeah, and that was a great match between those two, and now we're set for our third match of the evening out of 18, as this will be Christopher Matthews, who's just stepped into the ring out of Temple Hills, Maryland, again 0-1 in his career, and Roger Anderson making his debut out of Kershaw, South Carolina.
Got some heavyweight boxing action.
I'm so excited to watch Roger fight here. Like I said, he is actually the coach of Alex Davis, and he specializes in boxing, and you see him coming out right now. He looks ready. He looks focused. This is going to be a good match.
This is going to be our second boxing match of the evening. Again, we started things out with Julius Purdue and Casey Guillen. That was a 3-round decision just moments ago with Purdue getting the upper hand in that contest. And now we'll look and try and go over a couple of the key things for both these fighters here in just a moment. But again, this is the heavyweight division, 3-round contest. 2-minute rounds apply just as they did in our first boxing match here this evening, as now Anderson steps his way into the ring. And let's go through a couple of things here that you happen to see, or once we see it again, we got a mountain of papers that we're running through with all these fighters. And Elijah really diligently going through each one of them right now. It's always the last one you look for.
Feverishly. All right.
And you can definitely tell that the crowd is into it right here. He's brought a fan base with him.
Again, Roger Anderson, his nickname is the Coach, as he is 5'8", 212 pounds. Specializes in boxing, conventional style. He's also a trainer out of downtown Brawler. He was also a part of the U.S. Army Infantry, just raised that way, he says. And he coaches high school football at North Central High School in South Carolina.
Should have a great fight here. Getting ready to get started.
Here we go.
Round 1 in this heavyweight fight between Matthews and Anderson as they touch gloves, and we're ready to go.
Looks like they're keeping distance.
Anderson looks loose.
Oh,
he looks real loose.
He definitely looks like a boxer. His hands are coming out quick. That jab he popped out was just fast and loose.
He's reading his opponent right now, seeing what he's going to do, and I'll look for Anderson just to unleash here in just a moment. It's filling out process. There we go. Nice right hand.
Good 1-2 by Anderson.
He was able to sneak that right hand underneath the gloves that time of Matthews. Now they circle each other.
He's just popping it. Huge overhand right from Chris Matthews, drops Roger Anderson.
And that just snuck in there on Anderson and put him down.
I didn't think he anticipated that power.
Came right over the top of his guard.
And this is what we're talking about, folks. This is a one-fight sport. One punch dictates everything.
And now Matthews lost his mouth guard, so now he's got to have it reapplied here. I believe he thought he may have had the 10 count.
This is beneficial for Anderson, though.
I don't think Anderson was hurt, though. I think, he just got off balance. He still looks like he's got his feet under.
It was a good shot, though. He's clear-headed, clear-eyed. This fight just got real interesting.
Now Matthews trying to load up with that left hand. Anderson continuing to dance away, looking for his opportunity. But Matthews being sneaky right now with that right hand, trying to set up that left. There it is.
Oh, he's going in. Right back at you, he said.
Knockdown. Big knockdown from Roger Anderson.
Wow.
Looks like it might be over.
This might be it.
It's over.
It's over.
That's it.
Again, the official.
He's arguing with that 10 count, but, man, he took him a while getting up. He was hurt. I don't think there's anything to argue about, man. If you wanted to fight,
you would have hopped right back up.
Yeah, man, you were hurt.
And again, Matthews.
It was a hard shot.
Yeah, he's not happy with the 10 count, but I'm like you. He was down for a while.
It was a long 10. It was a good 10 count.
Wow, and that is it. I mean, you just seen the tables turn right there from getting knocked down to causing the knockdown.
Within 1 minute. That's how quick things can change in this sport. Let's get, here in a minute, we'll have a good look at the replay here and get to see the stoppage.
And Matthew's still talking with his corner. He still doesn't think it was 10, but let's take a look at the knockout here.
See Anderson with these nice little snap jabs here, just feeling out process. And then bang,
It looks like it really didn't touch him, though.
It was like a looping right hand.
Most likely a little skim shot towards the top, back of the head. I mean, that's a sensitive spot to get hit at. Great positioning for the shot.
He set it up with that jab, came in with the looping right hand, cracked him, and he couldn't beat the 10 count.
I was going to say, from the angle that we had, it almost looked like a phantom punch, but from the other angle.
Well, some of those you see, like, they'll just graze you, and, like, those will hurt you.
Exactly. In a heavyweight division, absolutely.
Back in the UFC back in the day, a man named Marvin Eastman got caught like that, and it didn't even look like he got hit. It was very strange, but you just barely get grazed on that chin.
And you know that shot kind of reminds you of the McGregor and Poirier.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You know, when McGregor came with the overhand and then it skimmed the top of the head, but it was enough just to rattle Poirier, just enough where, I mean, it was over. And that's what it looked like to me. And then obviously he was hurt, or he would have hopped right back up and been ready to fight. Because he was hopped up after the first one.
Yeah, there you see it on the replay again. Anderson moved in.
Yeah,
I think he caught him with the punch before that.
The jab definitely caught him, and I think that looping right hand caught him too. It's just a bad angle.
Yeah.